We are here at Full Tilt Brisbane with the lads from Stepson. How are we, lads?
Pretty fucking good.
Amazing.
Yeah. So we're post set. You guys have already played today, and for the second time, you've been Brockless.
Yeah. Poor old Brock, he's had a serious injury with his back, and
We laugh. It's not funny.
it's not funny. He's in a lot of pain. But
So yeah, I guess we'll get that out of the way so we can set the record straight. He's not out of the band or anything like that, just in case people start to see that there's a roll on where you've had 2 gigs in a row.
I'm sure he wishes, but, but he's stuck with us.
Let's set the record straight. There's nothing to be worried about. And like you said, it is still, you are seeing Stepson. You've just got your guitarist is filling in on vocals.
Yeah, just move guitar to vocals and
Jacks of all trades.
bring back Rob for his 4th ever final show.
Hey,
Guy can't get out.
if it's good enough for Johnny Farnham to keep doing the last ever tour.
That's true.
You know, it's good
true.
enough.
It's like Spanish Australian mid to low level metalcore John Farnham.
Yeah.
That's
him.
That's Rob.
You know
to a
what?
T.
That's the
fact
tweet.
that this is now in a media interview, I'm going to write that and put it on the site. You can now use that as an official
slogan thing.
for.
They'll go straight on the
Stepson.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I want to put that in his house.
Here's the question: are you guys, in Wikipedia's eyes, notable enough to have a wiki page?
I have no idea.
Someone
Did
found
someone-
one.
Yes.
Someone just posted it once.
Yes.
We do have one.
There it is.
I think it's got a real old promo though, so I think it's pretty outdated.
Yeah.
I mean, you can edit it, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can
Publicly editable.
Man, I'm flat out posting on our Instagram.
Yeah. No, I know.
someone to do this.
Yeah.
And so, speaking just before we started the interview here, you guys said that this was, or at least you said it was possibly your second to favourite set you've ever played.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I just think there's been some very notable shows like we did in the Polaris run a couple of years ago. They kind of stand out fondly. Unify was awesome.
Yeah,
but
Unify was
that
huge.
was one of those ones
That's
where
the one in
everything,
recent memory, yeah.
Yeah, that just felt like everything went as you could. If
As
you could
swimmingly
write a
as
script,
possible.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you could write a script of I hope all these things happen, all those things happen.
You checked it.
we
checked
enjoyed
all
it.
off.
Yeah, no
Man,
idea fuck ups.
The
was
the
just
sing-alongs, the crowd engagement was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
Great.
running the in-ear monitors and stuff, I've got all our stuff coming through my ears, and the crowd was so much louder than that. It was drowning out
wow.
everything I was doing. So I was like, it's cool. I can't hear shit, but
Doing something right.
can hear them singing, so they'll keep me in time, I guess.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And so, what made today so memorable in your eyes? Similar sort of thing, no technical difficulties. The crowd was on your side and sort of giving it back as well.
Yeah, it was it was almost all of those things. Like if you could go, what would make the best show? And you'd go from a crowd perspective, you can see people smiling,
Yep.
people
Singing along.
cheering, singing
Yeah.
along. I think when you're a kid, you think pitting is the pinnacle of if a crowd's
Yeah.
pitting. But then as you get older, my favorite thing is seeing people sing back because you can.
Yeah,
I
for
could
sure.
go pit to the Wiggles tomorrow and I don't know any of their shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean, I could just do that if I wanted. But when
Yeah.
you see people that know what's going on, it's fucking awesome.
I mean, there's a certain level of connection that's had to have been made for people to commit those to memory and bring them,
Yeah.
bring them
exactly.
out at a show as well.
Yeah. I
it
feel
means that those songs have
Meant
hit.
something.
Yeah. I feel like that's sort of always been something with I don't know, has been really strong for us. Something we always resonate with is the crowd engagement. And, we feed off it. If you've ever been to a Stepson show, especially in Brisbane, it's we're all about getting up the front.
Yep.
Singing along, doing all that shit. I would 100% rather seeing smiling faces, singing along, shouting every word than guys fighting invisible ninjas and shit. So
Yeah. I mean, and of course,
I mean, both are cool.
Pit how you want to, but
Yeah.
don't be crowd killing. But
Yeah.
Absolutely though. Now, I saw something the other day on Instagram, might be Facebook, but it made me laugh, and it involved you, Jayden. There was a meme that someone posted up that said local bands adding the word punk to the end of their Facebook URL to add credibility, and You didn't comment as the Stepson page, but you sort of, I think you posted an emoji sort of like, like tugging the collar, right? Now, I only know that that's funny because I've worked with you guys as a publicist and I've booked you guys for shows. I've done all sorts of things with you guys. And I know your Facebook URL off by heart, which is Stepson Punk.
Yeah.
And so, like, to anyone outside of that, like, they would be like, oh, yeah, there's just some guy just commented on that. That's funny. But that sort of like, I guarantee you're remembering back to the day where you set the URL for the Facebook page and you were like, well, what'd be cool?
I think the way it happened was we were like, oh, we don't want it to be like a melodic hardcore band. We don't want people being like sad boy. We didn't want that. So we're like, oh, we'll call it Stepson Punk. We'll put out Leak first, which is like fast and heavy. And then the first thing anyone said was like, oh, I'm so sad listening to this. And we're like, fuck, well, we can't get away from it now.
What are you going to be, Stepson Sad Boy? Like,
well, that was it. We were like, we'll just put another word.
That's what we're trying.
Stepson Sad Boys would have actually been a good URL, to be honest.
We tried to it just didn't work at all.
Nah.
It didn't
But I mean,
work.
a lot of us like growing up,
Would have got sucked anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Growing up, like, you know, for me at least personally, like I grew up on all like the punk shit. So, you know, you hear that in like a few of our songs. I think that's like the cool thing about us is that, you know, we do like genre bend a little bit and, you know, you hear all our influences in our songs, which is,
it's definitely less boring than like Stepson Band, Stepson Music.
Stepson Oz, not to be mixed with Stepson DEN in Denmark.
Oh, there is. Oh.
No, I'm just being.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you already had an already existing band rivalry with Stepson in Denmark.
There is a Stepson though, because
I think there's a Stepson from 1974 or something.
No, is that a rapper?
Start a beef.
We went to put up a song and we're like, what's this other song that's in our Spotify?
Oh,
and
he got incorrectly
rapper.
put in your.
This rapper called Stepson.
It's a rapper from Atlanta.
It happens to Polaris every now and again.
Yeah,
there's another band,
well.
and they're rubbish. And it's like it's like semi EDM as well. It's
no, I'm just joking.
no. Like the other Polaris is like this like really garbage EDM, and their songs will pop up every now and again as like a new song from Polaris.
Yeah, we get with a rapper from Atlanta.
Yeah, that's true.
At least he's from Atlanta. He's got some cred.
Yeah, we saw a
the
song.
home of that.
The song popped up. It was called like "Flippin' Chickens" or something.
It's something real weird.
It's something weird.
Yes.
And we were like, "Oh, Stepson's like really
Changed it up.
Different.
I think before that came up as well, we did the Beautiful Lie EP, which was like electronic.
That's why.
So people were like,
Do a cover and
of Flippin' Chickens. Maybe.
For those of you that were on our Spotify for that 4 hours that one time, you might remember Flippin' Chickens.
I mean, I'm pretty sure after that big mix-up, he changed all his like handles online to the real Stepson as well.
Excuse me?
And I'm like, oh, I guess.
Well, I guess
We got big dick. I thought you were about to say we big dicked him, but it was
No, we got big dick.
We got big dick.
We're just still Stepson Punk.
The fake Stepson.
Yeah.
Stepson punked.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, man. So you guys are off overseas to Europe alongside?
Yeah.
The aforementioned
For
Polaris.
It's cool. Like
For Australian band Bill touring Europe together.
Yeah. All Aussie Adventures.
I saw that and
It's going to be wild.
how did that tour not get called that? All Aussie Adventures. Why is
I think it'll be
that marketing? That fucking marketing department needs to be fired.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. That's what we're calling it.
You're all on the same agency over there, or no? Is it all avocado or no?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know us and
You guys are on avocado, right?
Yeah. So we're with. Yeah, I know us and Alpha will have the same agency. I'd assume so.
It's a big baller move to put all internationals from the same country through Europe. Like it's a baller move.
I don't know if have Gravemind toured there, or is it both us and Gravemind's
for the first
Yeah,
time? Yeah, it could
both
be.
of our first times.
So baller.
Yeah.
But in like a risky but baller way.
Yeah,
I think-
it's cool.
I think Gravemind's had 2 European tours booked, but both got cancelled because of the COVID.
Yeah.
And then we had
That checks out.
We had Never Say Die booked and
That's
got
right.
rescheduled twice.
Yeah.
And that got cancelled. And like that one
And we
really
eventually just
stung.
said die, and then did.
And they went, well, we can't do this
We promised
festival
we wouldn't
anymore.
ever say die.
Yeah.
But we did.
You did, and now we can't call it that, so it's off.
Yeah, but that one really hurt because, like,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
from the inception of the band, it's sort of always been like, you know, we're just dudes making music we like, but we always like sort
Seemed
of
to
thought,
me that like when it was running and it was a thing, Warped Tour would have been
yeah,
the,
dude,
the pinnacle, right?
yeah,
Something like that. So Never
remember-
Say Die would have been
It's like the
almost like a
ambitious thing
that's
to
like
do.
the
Exactly, yeah.
Europe
Not the
version,
same
I guess.
type, Like I guess Warped is more
Would have
like
felt-
a day festival kind
Yeah.
of thing, but it's like
would have felt like a
European-
similar
yeah.
win. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Yeah, I remember when I was 12, like before I'd even like really picked up a guitar or anything. Like we did this weird thing at school, and they're like, "Oh, write a bucket list."
Yeah,
and
okay.
this was before I even really knew like music is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And like as I'm writing all these things down, like Play Warp Tour came up on that, and I was
shit.
like, I sort of read back, and like 8 out of 10 things I like put down were music related, and I was like, "Fuck, I think
Maybe I
want-"
should pick up a guitar.
I was like,
And he
"Fuck."
never did.
Picked up the dad guitar.
Picked up, it was 6 strings. He was like, "What?
Too many.
It's too many to do."
To be honest, 4 on my bass is too many. But yeah, for those of you who can't play guitar, play bass.
Or as my mate here, Doug, calls it the dad guitar.
The dad guitar.
Yeah.
I'll cop that.
The big boy.
But yeah, Europe, it's going to be fucking
excellent.
It's going to
And-
be sick.
And, you know, you guys put out the record last year, and that's obviously put you in like some really great stead for this year. It's put you on some great lineups, and, you know, people, are, like you said before, really connecting with it.
Yeah.
Has the next crop of songs been started on? I mean, you've been very busy this year, especially you, Jayden. You've been helping out down in a small way, as well as playing all these shows and all that sort of stuff. But you've been
a little bit going
helping
on.
out in the community, and you know, a community that's had some big tragedies happen already, and that's your home turf. So
Yeah, it always hurts seeing that stuff. But I mean, it's good to keep busy. We're off to record a new single next month. Next month.
yeah.
Is this where you can get like a big swipe, like TMZ exclusive?
I mean, if you've not told anyone else, you heard it here first.
There you
Yeah.
go. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we have. So
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
It is an exclusive.
Yeah, it's all booked in.
Love it.
Doing the final touches on the song. So
Yeah.
it's
It's a cover of Flippin' Chickens.
cover of Flippin' Chickens.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Double
best we've ever sound.
Excellent. Oh, boys, thank you so much for spending the time and having a chat. And, you know, I'll let you guys get back to having a bit of a celebrate tonight, have a few more beers and
Yeah,
checking out the rest of the lineup.
yeah, stoked as.
Good on you,
Thanks
boys.
for having us, guys.
Cheers.